Hey everyone, welcome back to the Data Crunch podcast. I'm your host Vadym, and today we're tackling a problem that haunts modern analytics team. How do you stay in control of data quality, definitions, and trust while also empowering business teams to get the insights they need when they need them? It's the classic data dilemma: control versus collaboration. Joining me today is one and only Ruslan, head of product here at OX. Ruslan, glad to have you back.
Thanks, Vadym. Always excited to be back. And wow, what a relatable problem. This balancing act causes more tension than people admit. Everyone wants access, but no one wants a mess.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate you joining to help us unpack this one. And hey, if you are listening and want more stories and strategies like these, hit that subscribe button. We drop fresh episodes every week. All right, let's start with why this matters. Why is this tension between control and collaboration such a big deal in analytics?
Because it hits at the core of how companies operate. Analysts are the guardians of quality, but if you guard too tightly, you slow things down. If you open, everything up, chaos creeps in.
Yeah, it's like trying to run a restaurant where everyone wants to cook their own meal. You get speed, but also burned pans and undercooked chicken.
Exactly. And there is a quote I always come back to: give people freedom, but build guardrails. That's what we are really talking about.
Yeah, sure. Let's switch to talking to pain points. What's happening in teams that haven't figured this out?
Oh, constant Slack pings. Can you make me a dashboard? Can you tweak this metric? Analysts become dashboard monkeys.
Yeah, and then business teams clone dashboards, tweak filters, and suddenly no one trusts the numbers anymore.
Yeah, and the worst part, everyone is frustrated. Analysts feel like, gatekeepers, and business teams feel blocked. It's lose-lose.
Yeah, and it also creates emotional tension, right? Analysts feel like babysitters, and stakeholders feel like they're being treated like kids.
Exactly. And there is a lot of unspoken resentment on both sides.
Yeah, let's touch on some misconceptions here because I think people often confuse control with restriction and collaboration with anarchy.
Totally. Some people think giving business users access means giving them raw SQL and hoping for the best. That is not collaboration. That is abdication. Real collaboration means defining the rules of the game and letting people play within them. And on the flip side, control doesn't mean locking everything down. It means enabling reuse, clarity, and trust. Remember, structure doesn't kill creativity, it supports it.
Yeah, totally agree. So let's talk about how to actually do this well. How can teams maintain control without slowing everyone down?
Well, start with a semantic layer or data mart. Predefine trusted logic. Centralize your KPIs. That way, business users aren't poking raw tables, they're exploring curated views.
Yeah, for sure. It's like giving people a smoothie bar instead of handing them a basket with raw fruit.
Yeah, perfect analogy. And you get speed, consistency, and no banana peels on the floor.
For sure. Okay, let's take it further. How do we shift from being execution machines to data product owners?
Well, you redefine the role. Analysts are not there to build every chart. They are there to build the system, the interface, the rules. That is where their real impact is.
And when you get that right, the results speak for themselves. I've heard about use cases when the company saw a 40% drop in ad hoc requests after introducing this systematized collaboration model.
Yeah, exactly. Give people guardrails and they stop crashing into the walls.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's talk tools for people who are ready for this.
Sure, here is a few we've seen work. OXBI, obviously, for semantic layers and governed self-service. Looker, great for defining reusable logic. Metabase, easy for team getting started. dbt, essential if you want to version your logic and build a data marts. And last but not least, Confluence or Notion for documenting your logic and processes.
Yeah, love it. And now to bring it home, Ruslan, can you share some pro-level collaboration tips for analytic teams?
Yeah, let's do it. First, define your KPIs centrally. No more marketing's ROAS versus finance ROAS. Educate your users. A 10-minute Loom video can save hours of rework. Set up permissions smartly. Not everyone, actually, needs edit access. Use consistent naming convention. This one is, this one is so underrated. And the last but not least, encourage documentation. Even one-liners help a ton.
Yeah, so the big takeaway here?
Well, you don't have to pick between control and collaboration. With the right structure, you can have both trust and agility. Start small, focus on what matters, and build from there.
Yeah, great. So, guys, if you want to bring this balance to your team, check out OXBI. We make it simple to control access, scale collaboration, and build analytics workflows that people actually trust. Head to ox.com and start your journey toward better data teamwork today.
Thanks for listening, guys. Remember, collaboration without structure is chaos. Structure without collaboration is a graveyard. Clarity is what creates confidence. Find your balance and build your analytics with both.
Once again, thanks Ruslan for today's episode. Subscribe, leave us a review, and share this episode with someone who is tired of being the data gatekeeper. We'll see you guys next week on the Data Crunch podcast. Bye for now.